The Office had the same blend of unrequited love that eventually might be requited. It had wacky characters, it had wacky subplots, it had people with well-meaning good ideas. Like, for example, the king in our play, his idea is that the men are going to take a vow of celibacy for 3 years so they can focus on studying arts and literature and all the great works, which quite honestly sounds like something Michael Scott might have tried in Scranton unsuccessfully. But through it all, the human connection is present. So if you're a fan of bantery comedy, if you're a fan of will they or won't they, interpersonal relationships, this is definitely for you. So for fans of the much better known Much Ado About Nothing, Love's Labour's Lost is an earlier Shakespeare play, and it also involves a lot of banter between the sexes and banter between people who are saying or acting like they don't want to be together when they really have a burning desire to get together. And in Love's Labour's Lost, unlike in Much Ado, you don't just have the main couple, Barone and Rosaline, doing that. You have a lot of that from them. But in Love's Labour's Lost, you also have the princess and the king going back and forth as they both sort of don't disclose exactly what they want during the time. So for fans of romantic comedies like Hepburn and Tracy type movies and 40s sort of bantery, will they or won't they, Love's Labour's Lost is absolutely free. It's set in the summer of 2024. How convenient. And to that end, as we have worked in rehearsals, we've had to have some discussions about why we don't really see cell phones. The answer is, of course, as the king pursues the noble studies and the celibacy oath, he has turned off Wi-Fi in the Kingdom of Navarre. We've had conversations about what type of outfits the princess and her entourage might wear. We've had conversations about how the dialogue translates to summer of 2024. So in setting it in the modern era, we have been able to explore all of the relationship dynamics and all the relationship challenges that are still present right now while using Shakespeare's language to heighten all of our enjoyment. I stage managed All's Well That Ends Well in summer of 2021, and I assistant directed Much Ado About Nothing in summer of 2022. And now I am directing my first full-length play ever, my first full-length for Madison Shakespeare Company. And so I really built on that knowledge. And one of the things that I have learned is what a beautiful space Madison Country Day School is. The entrances and exits involve the audience in the production, not involuntarily if you don't want to, but you get to use this beautiful outdoor space and all of the options for entrances and exits and volume and just the beautiful vista behind it. And I'm hoping that our favorite Sandhill cranes will also make an appearance in this summer's production. I learned as I got ready for this production that the founders of Madison Shakespeare Company wanted to do Love's Labour's Lost because it is one of their favorite Shakespearean plays. And one of the things that's come up as I've walked around town and I've talked to friends and coworkers and strangers on the street about directing the show is that when people know Love's Labour's Lost, over 50% of the time it is their favorite Shakespearean comedy. We can't wait for you to see what we've been working on this summer. August 9th through the 18th out at Madison Country Day School. Bring a blanket, bring a chair, bring yourself, bring your friends. You will have a wonderful night.